Alrighty, good evening guys. Thank you very much for joining us again tonight. Hold on one second, looks like we're just a little bit off. I do apologize for that. Okay, just wanted to make sure that you guys can hear me okay, just fine. We've been having a little bit of technical difficulties here and there, as you guys know. So, just a quick little sound check. So anyone who's out there is watching us as of right now, test 1 2, just so you know we don't sound like we're the chipmunks.
That's
so
me.
okay, good. Thank you guys. Alrighty. Yes, Eagle and Jay, you do see the bet on yours. Yes. So hold on one second. So let me just go ahead and say thank you very much to everyone who's joining us tonight. It looks like we've got oh wow, it doesn't want to come out and play. Hold on one moment.
That's not one of the backwards.
There it goes. So thank you very much to DeCosted, Eagle and J, Powers USA, the manufacturing company, Toladib, X-Ray Charlie, Yeoman, and you wonderful, wonderful lurkers who are just watching this particular channel. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us tonight. Again, we are putting together, well, preparing to print.
On John Richardson's printer.
Yes, so, John, if you're out there, this one's yours.
Boy, I sure hope it works.
Don't be doing that to me now. So, here, if there are people here who I met you guys over at the South Tech show. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Here, the rules are pretty much simple. If you want to, you can log in through Justin.tv, set up a simple account. It costs nothing. They won't spam you except to say, hey, if you want to broadcast every now and then, hey, just log in, create a free account, that kind of stuff. So, and on top of that, if you guys are joining us tonight, that's the only way you can actually ask questions is through the chat room.
Or email it to us.
Or you can email it, yes. And we'll read over those emails at HYREL3D@gmail.com, and I'll put that address in the actual chat room box that you'll see in just a second. And you guys can email us questions there if you don't want to sign in through Justin.tv and keep yourselves a little more anonymous. We do try to make sure that everybody's name, if you are using a different email address, then we try to keep it as anonymous as possible. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much about good as of right now. So
I'm calibrating the screen right now.
Okay. Very good.
Everybody wants to see.
Yes, and that is the touch screen that he's calibrating. So, and that was just the mouse that was.
Oh, you know what?
over.
John didn't want a touch screen. Remember that? Too bad, John.
Oh,
We'll take it off.
sorry, man.
I lied. You're stuck with it.
So, but here again, thank you very much, guys, for joining us tonight. We've got a couple of things prepared for you, as you may have seen already via. Before we went to the South Tech show, we were debuting the system online, the System 30. If you guys have any questions over the System 30, now is the time to ask the questions. We've been trying to field as many questions as possible via email. I apologize if I haven't been able to get to them. It's just that it's been one heck of a fun and exciting week, and just one thing after the next when it comes to making these machines work. So yes, if you guys know some of the guys who are already here from Kickstarter, also know that these are our these are our semiconductor products that we've been pushing out as well. So just as a way of basically saying yes, we do make machines for the semiconductor industry. These are our wafer ID readers and wafer aligners for all those people who were at the South Tech show who wanted, just a little bit of confirmation that that's what we were doing. So, John Hubbard, thank you very much for joining us. Pro E Guy, thank you guys for coming out. And Pro E Guy just said just a little keyboard and mouse for him. So.
Oh, you want a keyboard and mouse?
That's John.
I know who he is.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So, it looks like we're just about ready. We are going to...
I've got the perfect keyboard and mouse.
Yep. There you go. We're just setting ourselves up. So now you guys can see, once again.
Man, it's already a temperature. How did that happen?
Well, that's because I
Okay,
put it
so we just swapped the head over just a few minutes ago. And I was just going over the machine. And so we're going to take the old filament out. And that's removing the old material. Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to feed in some new, because we thought we'd try and print with red tonight. We haven't printed anything with red yet.
Yes. So Kavan, Seraphinius, if you're out there, yes, we did get some red filament in. And for those small little red accents and red highlights that you wanted, they are possible now. Oop.
Trying to find, there it is.
Yeah. That's how simple and easy it is, guys, to... Don't worry, that was just a plastic piece.
And now we'll just let it run.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get the reds coming out already.
Nice. Beautiful.
Actually flowing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
How about we put some lights on this subject?
There we go. I like that.
And I can, if we got a table, yeah, we do. We have plenty of room tonight.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We'll
Just give you a little earthquake simulation. So.
Let me help out Carl, guys, here just for a second.
I got it.
So, Seraphinius is here, yes, and also Hildrick. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh, Hildrick.
Yeah.
Well, he got up early.
I know, no kidding.
Did you just have a time change this week or last week?
There we go.
Good. Do we have hairspray on that?
Yeah.
Just a minor amount.
You only
Okay.
get the new stuff.
I'm not sure what I'm going to print. Did you have,
What's the question?
is the Y drive on here?
The Y drive is on here, but I can install it really quickly if you want me to.
No.
Okay.
I'll just grab a memory sticks.
Okay. So,
Keep asking questions.
all right. So if you guys have any questions at this point in time, please just go ahead and start asking them. And oh, yes, Dow888. Thank you very much for joining us again here tonight. Thank you. Let's see. So far, no questions in the email bucket, which is great. Did I put that? I think I did put that in the chat room. Hold on 1 second. So if you guys are just joining us, here we go. Wait, did that just? There it goes. Okay. HYREL 3d@gmail.com. I already put it up there, but I'll spam it again. Sorry about that. Anyway, Yakin Kiho, thank you very much for joining us again here tonight. By the way, I know that you're available. I know you're here. If any time you want to come by on any of the live broadcasts, we've had a couple people come by as well. And if anyone who's out there who is coming from South Carolina or North Carolina, anything like that, and you're in the Atlanta area, we'd love to have you even here and grilling us in front of everyone. So that'd be great. So Earl Boyce, thank you very much for joining us. Powers USA, yes. You asks where are we with regards to small versus large stepping motors on the extruders? Great question. We have run the small extruders, and what he's talking about, guys, is this particular motor that you see right here on the Mark 1. The Mark 1s were working fantastic with this large guy. The small one we have tried, and it works. It works actually quite well. As to the decision whether or not we're going to be going with the small or the large, that's actually somewhat of a matter of debate as of right now. The large motors do have quite a bit of torque to them. At least whenever I feed that material into this particular motor or in this particular extruder, whether it's the small or the large, there's a very small change between the small and the large. So we can do the smaller one and hob that out and make it work from there. So which is not a problem. Oh, yeah, there's a slight delay. Let me see if I can fix that, guys. So give me just 1 moment. There are a few things that, when it comes to the broadcast, that they have added in that allows us to change a few things. So give me 1 moment. So okay. Sorry. What you guys are seeing me doing as of right now is I'm actually playing a little bit with the actual encoding as it goes out to you guys. So
That'll make him go blind.
let's see. Okay. Let's try bumping down the bit rate just a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still a slight delay, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, Nerd Rocks, thank you very much for me. So, yeah, exactly. Just don't look at my lips whenever I'm talking. I guess this will make it a little bit easier. Yeah.
That's bad.
Hudrick asks, how is the stop and go working? What he's asking about is the actual prime on prime. So,
it's coming. I had it functioning quite nicely. I gotta get another chair.
okay.
I got one here.
All right. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay.
Actually, we'll cover all that in a few moments.
Yeah.
Let me finish doing this so I can set it up because it takes time to start printing.
Okay. So let me go ahead and pull you guys over here just for a second.
Why don't you show them the blower if you get bored?
Oh yeah, I can definitely show them that.
You want to show them something early.
One of the attachments, guys, what he's talking about, the blower-wise, is the Quiet Storm. Now, a lot of people may have asked us. We showed this at the South Tech show. It wasn't plugged in and running at that particular point in time because it was not necessarily needed at that time. Was this guy right here? It wasn't needed on that print. Let me say that. This guy is the Quiet Storm. It is one of the small little attachments. We were able to 3D print this block, including the gib that you see right here, and the gib does work. It actually slides in quite nicely into the yoke, and this guy plugs directly into one of the boards, which we're just doing a small fit test with this particular fan. What we typically do is we actually take a soldering iron, because this is ABS along with this, and we can solder this out together, and you've got a fan that actually can directionalize and put the air to wherever you want. So, oh, he's actually got a couple of these guys already ready to go. So, not sure if you guys can see this or not when it comes to the actual welding.
I was actually going to show them tonight how easy it is to attach using a soldering iron, the ABS.
Yes. Now, for you guys who are at the South Tech show who asked me about this particular question, yes, that is actually tapped. We actually did tap this into the block, and we're able to put this particular attachment, this hose attachment, onto into the actual Quiet Storm by itself. Same thing when it comes to this back part. They are adjustable to a certain particular degree, going up and down. As you guys can see, a little bit of the actual slop that's right there. And but yeah, these guys actually do work. In fact, we have a very special person who worked with us over this past summer, which I hope that he's watching, because I'm going to be giving a lot of credit to him. Mr. DeMonico he's getting his master's in mechanical engineering from Georgia Tech, and he has designed, and it's actually out there on Thingiverse as of right now. If you look at Thingiverse and type in HYREL, you will find the little attachment that he has created for these small little hose blocks. And you guys can actually take the STL file, download it, print off your own version. But we've made this, and he's made this, so that the air goes directly to where you want it to go. That's what we asked him to do. It's what he created. It's out there for everyone to get. So, yeah. And so, but these guys do work, and we'll probably be pushing these guys out there so that you guys can download and you can try out these guys when you finally do get your 3D printer, your HYREL 3D printer. There we go. We already have a few already ready to go for those people who will be receiving their systems and engines very, very soon. So, yes, as Eagle and Jay just put in the chat room, you can actually see that particular piece. So thank you, Eagle and Jay. Let's see. Getting back to Huldrick asking about the stop and go, we're still working on it. That is what he's talking about, is the priming and unpriming. So, just to use this as an example, if you're going to have material that's going to be coming out, you know what? Hold on, I can do one better. If you're going to have material coming out of your tube or out of your extruder, you're going to want to make sure that when you have it primed, the material comes out. Priming basically means that it's ready, there's pressure on it, and there's material that's coming out of the end, as you guys can see right here. Okay? Unpriming means that it's not going to be moving forward anymore, it's actually going to be retracting. So the material is going to be coming back out and into the actual back up. And it's going to cause a little bit of suction and a little bit of delay between the material coming out and flowing back out onto the actual build platform. So we're still working on that. We have most of it. It was working, but we don't have enough stick time on it to actually call it completely nailed. So we want to make sure that it is fully ready to go. But here again, it's a software update. Is it software and firmware?
I'll address that.
Okay,
You're getting into territory that's not quite right.
So, but when it's ready, we'll be releasing it to everyone.
And Carl will tell you more in a few minutes.
And Carl will tell you more in a few minutes. So thank you, Huldrick, for that great question. Let's see.
You have the two ponds?
The two ponds.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in front of me.
You want me to try to find them?
I think I know where they are, actually. Now, what Carl's talking about are two pieces that DeMonico actually printed off, and he printed them off, one with the Quiet Storm that we gave him to try out, and the other one without. And you're going to see the differences that it made. Now, please understand that the material that he had was not great. So I'll look at it.
We give him the substandard material because we figure if he can print with that, he can print with anything.
He's a college student, you know. You can't give him first-rate stuff.
So,
We haven't left you. We'll be right back.
yeah. So anyway, okay. So that particular material that we found is not going to be going out to anyone. It's pretty much one of those types of materials. When I say material, it's actually reel of filament that we will not be shipping out to anyone. Now, when I say reel of filament, one of these guys right here. But this is the good stuff. So that we've been printing with. Now, here are the 2 ponds that I'm talking about. I'm going to try and see if I can get a close-up for you guys.
So the one on the left is all gnarly topped, and that's because it did not have enough time to cool before it had to come running at such a small layer. The one on the right has the fan on it, and you can see a marked difference in improvement. Ignore the bottom part. That's a slicing issue. The top is the part that will show through.
Thank you.
There you go.
Excellent. So as you guys can see, the two pieces that he did print, just small little pieces, 2 small little ponds. Yeah, big difference in the actual quality of the print as it comes out. So, but that goes with just about anybody's 3D printer that's out there. When you cool it off, you're going to actually come up with stuff that the ridges and everything else that you have look fantastic. So, and that's what we found from what we've printed. Excellent. So, let's see. Here again, guys, I know we've come at you pretty quickly with a bunch of stuff. I know a lot of people are asking what they can do with their... I'm sorry. Let me reset just for a second. I know a lot of you guys have asked what kind of accessories are going to be available for the 3D printer and for your HYREL 3D printer. The good news is that those brochures are now in the hands of Tide. And for you guys who know, Tide is our man over in China. He's working on our website as of right now, and he's putting them together and putting them up on the website. He's organizing them correctly before we let them out there into the wild. So just know that they're coming. The brochures are done. They're good. They look good. And it's more than just the Quiet Storm that we showed you tonight. One thing that I was not able to show over at the show in South Tech is the inspection tool, or what we're calling the inspector, and that is the microscope that allows you to really zoom in. It's a little bit of a manual style, but we actually have it so that you can position it inside of your machine, or inside of your HYREL machine.
I think red is the new pink.
You think red's the new pink?
That's what I think.
Okay. Seraphinius, I do apologize. It looked red, at least at first, but now we're realizing that it's pink. So
It might be red. Let's give it time to thicken up.
Seraphinius says, I know I am 2 days early, but happy Kickstarter anniversary. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Excellent. Alrighty. So, let me guys show you just one quick little thing. This is going. So ignore the cord, this particular cord that you see right here.
Oh, that's the
just the
keyboard.
keyboard.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We've never run this part before. We've never run this material before. We are just having some fun. You know, as we often do on the broadcast, anybody can print the same thing over and over again.
Yep.
You know that because that's what we did for the first 6 months. But we feel like it's better to put ourselves on the hot seat. You know, Murphy is our best ally in that case, because if we've done a job right, even if we haven't, we want to know about it, then things go smoother. So this part was sent to us by David Kibble, and thank you for sending it over, David.
Yes.
And this one has an overhang on it that we're going to try to print without any support. It's not much of an overhang. It looks like it's like 1/4 of an inch or about 6 millimeters. But still, it could propose to be a little bit of a challenge. Oh, I expect this to fail, actually, because I didn't put the fan on here.
Oh.
But,
You want me to grab you, Finn?
actually,
You have your pick.
I don't think I'm that fast. Well, the one I want is the one with a foot on it. Hold on a second.
Okay. So, this is just to prove that Daniel DeMonico did create that particular part. And yeah. Hold on, just one moment. Let's see. The footing?
The footy.
Oh yes, the footy. So, and guys, that's actually looking pretty good. So.
I now see one more addition to this.
You do?
Yep, I want to go ahead and embed the captive nuts on this because the plastic can't handle the stress of it.
Nice. Okay.
That'll be a great little project.
Okay. Alrighty. So, one of the original. I have this. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Sarah Venus. Yeah, it's quite pink. So, not to say we don't have anything against pink. Not at all. So don't worry about that. Anyway, so one of the very first footies that we came up with, that Demonico actually printed off, was this guy right here. So let me go ahead and. Camera focus is kind of weird sometimes. So there you go. And that is the part where it went in and attached.
You know what? I do want to start this with the blower turned back on.
Okay. So
What I'd like you to do is zoom in here and show them just how close the blower can get,
there you go.
if you can get there. Show them how the
Absolutely.
blower now can be right where we want it to be, and is right on top of the material.
There you go, guys. So what he means right on top of the material is that we get lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. There we go.
I had thought I would add a little extra material to this so that it would would help on the overhang.
Yes.
I think I added too much.
Okay.
So
That's fine.
I'm going to modify the code here.
Okay.
I may restart it.
All right. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Let me go and get the chat room back into the focus, and back into the picture. Okay. Let's see. It says right here, I see a lot of blue tape. This is from Powers USA. Will the printers be shipping with a removable build plate or magnetically held? That's a good question.
That's a good question. I don't know. Right now we're using glass. I have quite a few of the build plates, but we don't have enough stick time on them to know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll announce that.
Okay, we'll announce that a little bit later.
The truth of it is, we've had such good results with what we're working with, we hesitate to change. I guess that's more it than anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, I have 80 flat plates in there that have